Okie dokie folks, hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. Leak Aviation and John Kenneth Williams, good morning, welcome to the stream. We've just gone live a little bit earlier just to get the Emirates 777 coming in from Dubai. Second day in a row here at Newcastle, and should be a good one. It's lovely to have you all on the stream, folks. The screen might go green just for a second whilst I set up the cable, so just bear with me 2 seconds. I just need to quickly sort this out. Right, there we go. Stephen Marchant, good morning mate, how are you doing? Lovely to have you on the stream, welcome on board. Got an EasyJet just about to land, and then we've got the Emirates 777 as well, folks. Welcome on board everyone, and see there's about 17 of you all tuned in. This isn't going to be a very long stream, just so you know, because we may be doing another live stream this afternoon, somewhere completely different, so bear with me. I'm not giving too much away at the moment, but yeah, we'll do a short stream from here at Newcastle. Get the Titan A321. We've got a Norwegian 737 MAX coming in shortly as well, and the Emirates 777 is just about to turn onto the approach as well. So plenty of movements to come, but like I say, we might be doing another live stream later on from somewhere else, so stay tuned. JB85, welcome to the live stream. Good morning. Welcome on board. Lovely to have you all with us. Like I say, we've got a really good, hopefully a really good couple of live streams planned for today. But like I say, you'll have to bear with us because I may have just had a change of plans. But we just need to figure it all out later on. Right, we've got first arrival coming in now, which is an EasyJet A319, I believe. There it is. It's quite windy here today at Newcastle, quite breezy, so yeah, conditions are a little bit more fun. So yes, Amsterdam to Newcastle. There's this A319, just on the approach now. Stephen, welcome to the live stream, mate. 2 live streams in a row. Is this going to be a regular thing? Yeah, don't get too used to it. Yeah, just the way my shift patterns have been working recently. I've had about 2 or 3 days off at once, and usually I catch up with all my grass cutting and window cleaning, but I've done all of that last week, so I've got a little bit more free time this week, so it's quite good. Andy Appleyard, hello mate. Anyone special on this Titan coming in football team? I don't know, mate. I'm not sure. I think it might be related to the Sunderland game, but I'm not 100% sure. Ferry Hill, no, I haven't managed to, mate. It's on my Amazon list. So last night I was just having a quick look, but the time of delivery was going to be tonight, and obviously, you know, we're just going to have to make do with this HDMI cable for today, and hopefully get it for tomorrow or Sunday. So that's the plan. And Andy Appleyard's lovely to have you on the live stream, mate. Welcome on board. We have the Emirates 777 on final approach now, just turning in. And again, folks, this is going to be a special couple of streams today. We're going to do one stream from here at Newcastle Airport, and then later on we're going to do another stream, possibly even 2 streams from somewhere totally different. So bear with me, because I did have the other one ready to be scheduled, the other live stream. I'm not going to give anything away just yet, but we should have another live stream coming up later this afternoon into this evening, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, for now, here's the Emirates Boeing 777 on the approach for runway 25. There it is, the mighty majestic Boeing 777. It's lovely to have you all on the live stream this morning. And the Titan A321 should be landing in around about half an hour. We'll have a look on flight radar. We've also got an Air France Embraer 170 coming in shortly from Paris Charles de Gaulle, so that'll be in very soon. Here comes the Emirates. John Kenneth Williams, yeah, doing well, thanks mate, doing well, hope you are as well. Going out with Stockton later, very nice mate, very nice. There we go, it's the Emirates down. That's the big bird. Douglas Parker, welcome to the live stream as well. I think I missed you earlier on, Douglas. Ian Hearn, welcome to the live stream. Just joined the stream. Doing very well, thank you, Ian. How are you doing? Great to have you on the live stream, mate. Blackpool tomorrow. Oh no, it's far too far for me, mate. Blackpool's a little bit outside my area. A few hundred miles outside my area. The Emirates vacated. So we've got the Air France Embraer 170 on final now, coming in from Paris. It's the next one to land. Once it's landed, we'll have a quick look on flight radar and see what's coming and going. There's a Robinson just landing on the runway. Air France just being clear to land. Ferry Hill, I'm not saying anything to any guesses because I don't know myself. Same as yesterday with the A330. My lips are sealed. Especially when you're live streaming, you've always got to keep the suspense. But carry on guessing by all means. Yeah, it's not going to be a long stream. We'll get the A321 and everything. But there's the Air France. Senseless, hello! Oh, it's not a yes either. Could even be T-side for a Boeing 727, you never know. Ross Aviation, hello mate, welcome to the live stream. Great to have you with us. Air France just vacating the runway. So we'll have a quick look on flight radar 24 in just a second and see how far out these other movements are. They shouldn't be too far away. The main one, obviously, is going to be the Titan A321neo, which will be coming in very soon. I love the little Air France Embraer 170s operated by Hop. They're very cool. Operated by Regional, I should say. And there is the mighty Emirates. Did you watch the Lionesses? I watched the final. Yes, yeah, I did watch the final. It was fantastic. They played so well, especially in the with the penalties to get the result. But aye. The one thing I didn't find out, I meant to find out what Embraer 190 it was that they flew back on to London Southend in. Because to me I thought it was German Airways. I might be completely wrong, but I still haven't looked up which Embraer it was they used. But aye. Right, let's have a quick look on flight radar. I'll try and get this sound issue sorted. Right, so just going to have a quick look on flight radar. I don't know why audio on that keeps there we go. Right, so you should still be able to hear me and see flight radar 24 now. I don't know why it wasn't letting us do it yesterday. So we have Air France has just landed. Just need to set up the filter. So we have Titan Airways A321neo coming in from Lord's Tarbes. on a charter flight. It's landing at 12:17, departing at 1:45, estimated 1:55. We also have, coming across the North Sea, Norwegian Shuttle 737 MAX 8 Sierra Echo Romeo Tango November. It's a brand new one, delivered in November from Boeing, so that's en route as well. The afternoon wave is obviously still quite a way away, so it's probably a good opportunity just to get the Titan and Norwegian and call it a day. Yeah, two very nice movements coming in very shortly. I'm not sure for this North Shuttle whether it's first time that it's visited. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, it has been in before, yeah. Romeo Tango November. But anyway, that's inbound now, and it's cruising at 38,000 feet from Copenhagen. That'll be a nice one to see. Anyway, panning back to the camera. Have any ideas why the Titan Airways is coming? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it was Titan Airways, senseless. Thank you. Oh, it was their new Embraer 190. Brilliant. Thank you for that, mate. I totally forgot they just recently got that Embraer 190 the other week, didn't they? Of course. Thank you very much for that, mate. Mike Wild flew back with Titan Airways. Thank you as well, mate. Really appreciate that. I don't know why I'd totally forgotten about that. Totally forgotten. Well, we've got those two coming in shortly. In the meantime, we have the Emirates, which is just waiting there. Arrivals. Let's have a quick look. We've just got a BizJet, I think, departing. Oh no, sorry, Logan Air departing. That'll do it. Logan Air just departing runway 25. Robert Hadfield, welcome to the live stream, mate. Great to have you on board with us. How are you doing? Welcome on board, mate. Right, sorry folks, we're just having a quick browse at some info for later on. The Titan isn't too far away now, just another 15 minutes away. Call H, it was Golf Papa Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, I totally forgot about Titan Airways having the E190. Yeah, brilliant. Did I see the article, Andy? Yeah, the article's kind of not worth the screen that it's written on, to be honest. As I said yesterday, Andy, in the live stream, and I shared this in our WhatsApp members group chat, you know, about 12-13 years ago, they did exactly the same article, virtually identical, albeit they had great aspirations for a viewing area and converting the old air traffic control tower with some private funding should that come about, and none of it has ever happened. They had this great master plan in 2012, 2013 for 2035. That was it, Project 2035. We're now in 2025. We've got 10 years to go, and as of yet, yes, there's been a few improvements to the terminal side. They have just put in for plan permission to expand the departures area, but you know, that's all small scale stuff. And I always go back to, you know, people have this thing that, oh well, if the airport has a longer runway, it's automatically going to get long flights to destinations that are further away. It's complete nonsense. You know, in the last 10 years, you know, compared to when that article was written in 2012, 2013, engine technology and aircraft technology has evolved so much that you can fly an A321neo on a point-to-point basis from Newcastle to, you know, virtually anywhere on the east coast of the US to some even further flung destinations. You know, the fact of the matter is the demand isn't really there. And what demand is there, people opt to go to likes of Manchester and Edinburgh for cheaper prices. So, you know, would an expansion ever happen here at Newcastle Airport? Possibly, maybe. Would it bring any real significant immediate benefits? Very unlikely. And I always refer back to Birmingham Airport. You know, Birmingham got that extension to its runway, new terminal part, and yet in reality the Emirates A380 is pretty much one of the only users. Has there been an influx of new airlines and British Airways wanting to start long haul flights there, and you know, United Airlines coming in with of course not. It's never happened. So you can have that infrastructure there, doesn't mean anyone's going to use it. So you know, the best thing would be new terminal upgrades and improving existing infrastructure, and small scale things. It doesn't have to be big. Anyway, let's have a look. Chris Kennedy, Hill to the West restricts departures. 777 can't go out at max takeoff weight. That's right, mate. Can't go out max takeoff weight, but then again, there's never really the necessity for it to go max takeoff weight, because, you know, even with your fuel that you have, your cargo, your passengers, you know, it's as long as the wind is always in a westerly or easterly, you're okay a lot of the time. But yep. And I'm afraid there we go, that's better. Stephen Marchant, big shout out to you, mate. Wow, 23, enjoyed every minute, and I'm on a live too. Hey, brilliant, mate. Absolutely crazy where 23 months just go. One more month and it'll be 2 years, can you believe it? 2 years, Stephen. Thank you so much for your support, mate. I really do appreciate it. And to all of you dear channel members, really do appreciate it. It's not the team playing Sunderland, they're already in the UK as they played Coventry City. Alright. All the better for watching the twatters you're going to show us today. Not twatters necessarily, but we might have something else later on, Bob. But stay tuned for that. That'll be later on this evening. I believe that this Lord's Tarbes charter might be a pilgrimage charter. I'm not entirely sure. They have done them in the past, quite often actually. We've had the Catholic pilgrimage flights going to and from Tarbes. I'm not entirely sure if that is it, but yeah. Well, I can see there's 55 of you all tuned in at the moment. It's lovely to have you all on board. And yeah, we've got a nice couple of live streams planned for today. The other one will be scheduled following the conclusion of this live stream. The other live stream will be scheduled for later on. So yeah, you get a little bit of a break this afternoon, and then you get to see where we're heading to later on. Just checking some info. I'm just going to change that. There we go. So yeah, that Titan, just having a quick look on flight radar. The Titan is just approaching Washington at the moment and should be landing in about 8 minutes from now. So that's not too far away. It's just passing. You're fine, mate? You're fine? Right. No, you're grand, thank you.
Didn't want to spoil your shot.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Thank you. But yeah, the Titan's just approaching South Shields now as well, so it's not too far away. And Zap 101, that's the one. Krakow to Edinburgh is just about to fly over as well. Right, that's that one done. Right, the Titan A321neo is just turning on the final approach now. Flight plan max, too cloudy mate, far too cloudy. Cloud base is about 2,000 feet, 2,000 to 3,000, so not the greatest. But yeah. Right, A321 should be, there it is. Once again, time to head to work. Oh, typical man, typical. Lovely to have you on the stream though, Chris, even though it was for just a little bit. Farang Travels, hello mate, how are you doing? Great to have you on the live stream, Farang. Welcome on board, mate. And Flight Image, welcome to the stream, mate. Great to have you on board. It has, aye. Well, you've managed to, you've caught us live. There we go, there's the 321. Warwick, yes, I saw that. Yeah, I very much doubt. Very much doubt it's Alexander Isak coming in. Typically the business jet he uses to go back and forth out of Newcastle, it's, yeah, I forget the exact reg, but he uses pretty much the same company and same business jet a lot of the time. So yeah, I very much doubt this will be him. A lot of speculation going on at the moment regarding that transfer and him going to Liverpool. Every day that goes by without an offer is another day where it's looking more and more unlikely, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. There it is, there's a 321. See how windy it is with those clouds flying past. And that is the Titan Airways cleared to land. You can see there's nearly 100 of you all tuned in at the moment. Welcome on board, everybody. The Titan Airways just about to land now. Coming in all the way from Lord's Tarbes. Exactly, Ferryhill. I don't think they'll want it to go to deadline day. I might be completely wrong, but it's not really in the club's interest. It's not in Alexander Isak's interest for it to go to transfer deadline day. But, you know, these things have happened before. So you just never know. Andy Appleyard will probably be about 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Yeah, it'll be after you finish, mate, so should hopefully catch us. Now the interesting bit is we'll see where it parks. It does look very, very cool, Andy. It looks very sleek, very smart. It certainly does look good. From vacate the runway. I think he's been told to taxi to stand 10 or 11. Yep, there we are. Robert Hadfield, been banned from your other spot, just trying out, know the usual spot, so you know the one close to the metro line. The hedges are so overgrown at the moment, it's just not worth going there, because there's been twice where I've been where there's been other people, and you know, it's a bit impolite to just rock up, set up your tripod and say, I'm streaming, off you go, you know. So there's only really one little gap in the hedge that's decent enough for getting a video. The rest of the hedge is just so overgrown, it's not worth it. But once they cut the hedge, then we'll start streaming from there again. But until then, we've got to go a little bit further afield. Ferry Hill, though, it's definitely not from Prestwick. Definitely not from Prestwick, I can guarantee that. But it is from somewhere else. Like I say, once this live stream's finished, then the other one will be scheduled, and you'll be able to see when we're doing that one. Actually, we'll be able to see straight across to the door from here. You can actually just see, we can see straight across to the Titan Airways door. I'm just going to change the zoom options, just 1 second folks. I just need to change the zoom options. I'm going to be a bit nosy and have a look and see who's coming off. Yeah, nice to see a different side of the airport and everything. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. Right, we'll wait until they open. I've just changed the zoom to digital zoom. We'll zoom in and see who's getting off. Off to Teesside. Ooh, you never know. You never know. I mean, who wouldn't, you know, who would want to miss a 747 or a 727, you know? I'm just teasing. But no, I can guarantee this, it definitely won't be Newcastle. Yeah, right. Right. No. Stephen, no, I'm definitely not away on the 2:35 flight now. I can categorically say that. Oh, the Titan's pulled forward. Can't see the front door now. Oh, that's a pain. That's a real pain. Can't see who's coming off out the front door now. Oh well. Is it Leeds? Oh, you never know. It might be. You never know. All will be revealed. So we're just waiting for the Norwegian 737 MAX to come in now. EasyJet's just pushing back as well. Gav, hello mate. Gav McElroy. Sorry lads, there's a live feed zoomed in on the front door. Can you nip forward a few foot? I definitely think that's the case. No, I think they were waiting for a marshaller to wave them onto stand. So yeah, they've got their marshaller now. So no, don't worry. Can it get them all, eh? Can it get them all? So we're just waiting for the Norwegian 737 MAX 8 now. We should still have time to catch the Titan departing potentially. Let's see how it goes. I think the EasyJet's being pushed on the remote stand. I think they've got push and park available, so that's what they're using it for anyway. Bob, in answer to your question, Same as yesterday, same as the day before? Nope. And the tracking number doesn't, according to DHL, the tracking number doesn't even exist. So, yeah. Stephen Marchin, I think that's what it was, though. It was a rumour. There was never anything, there was never any substance to it. It's funny because even from just like a logical perspective, taking politics out of things, you know, the best airport outside of a city with good road connections is Newcastle, you know, with lots of room to expand and everything. The thing is, in recent years, though, that's become more and more, that logic has become more and more challenged as they keep building new housing estates which are getting closer and closer to the airport. But yeah, still far more room for expansion here. Jero, hello, welcome to the live stream. Great to have you with us. Spitfire F100, good afternoon, mate. Lovely to have you on board. Tell you what, it's a lot colder today than it was yesterday. I've actually come with a jumper today. It's that cold with that breeze coming in from the west. Northwest, you can definitely feel it. Almost feels like autumn today compared to yesterday where it felt like summer. Okay, so our next arrival is just inbound now. Copenhagen to Newcastle, 737 MAX, just passing flight level 90, so just passing 9,000 feet now. Not too far to go. Should be here in a few minutes. And what the time of the departure for the Titan is showing. Estimated 1:45. So it's showing 1:45. Great. I remember seeing artist impressions on the internet of what it might look like, yeah. They look more renditions of an idea than actual plans, but yeah. Sun Express, I think, it's just been clear for push and start. Oh no, it was the Air France pushing. Crumbs, the Air France has turned around quick. Stephen, welcome to the live stream. Oh, seem to... oh dear. Oh, that'll be fun. A nice trip to Corfu. Hope you have a lovely time, mate, and I hope it's nice and warm for you as well. Hong Kong, welcome to the live stream. Great to have you on board. So Norwegian 737 will be on the approach in just a couple minutes. There we go, that's a Norwegian on the approach now. Newcastle just rejected a bid free sack from Liverpool for over £100 million. Oh, wow. Oh dear. I have a feeling this is just going to be the start though. This could get very spicy very quickly. Oh yeah, good timing on ESPN. Athletic journalist Dave Ornstein is reporting that Newcastle have rejected an official bid from Liverpool for Alexander Isak. Very interesting. Thank you for pointing that out, Stephen. Very, very interesting. Breaking news that Alexander Isak's, well, Newcastle have turned down £100 million bid for him. I think they're looking to possibly break the transfer record. But yeah, we shall see. It's a nice position to be in, and not at the same time, because you know we all know what a good player he is, how much he brings to the team, and yet he doesn't want to stay. So it's sad, really. It's very sad. Nicely done. And by the looks of it, it looks as though Norwegian is going to be returning to Newcastle Airport for summer 2026. If you go on to Norwegian.com's sorry, excuse me, got the hiccups. If you go to Norwegian.com's website, you can book flights between Copenhagen and Newcastle for summer 2026. That's good. I think the Sun Express is a little bit delayed because they still haven't moved yet. Well, saying that, it looks as though they're pushing back now, actually. Yep, Sun Express is just pushing back. The Air France Embraer 170 is just about to depart, runway 25. Air France is heading out now. Looks like the catering truck is already at the Emirates. That's the Norwegian, the Titan and the Emirates all parked up there. I think we'll get the Titan departing, and then we'll end the live stream once the Titan's departed. Hopefully it's soon. Should be in the next hour according to the schedule. Got a Jet2 737-800 coming in from Alicante shortly, so it's going to be landing in just a few minutes. Sun Express has been pushed to a remote stand. It has indeed, mate, yes. I think they must have a pretty lengthy slot delay, because they only usually push them out there when there's no advance on the slot, so a bit of a pain if you're waiting to go on your holidays to Turkey with Sun Express, but not to worry. Yeah, next arrival's just a couple more minutes away. Quite quiet this afternoon actually, not a huge amount happening, but last night, just as I was about to head off to bed, I looked on flight radar and saw that Titan A321neo was due, and thought, you know, it's a nice livery, be a nice one to see. Good one to start the day off with. It doesn't look as though the rear... I can't make out. It doesn't look as though the rear door on the Titan A321neo is open or not. It doesn't look like it. Might be completely wrong. Kevin McConnell, good afternoon mate, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Great to have you with us, Kevin. And SE Aviation, welcome on board. Lovely to have you join us. We're just waiting for a Jet 2. 737 coming in. In fact, actually you can just make them out on the approach. That's one of the advantages with the cloud cover, is you do get a nice early view of the planes when they're on the approach. So just pan up to that. Where are we? There we are. There's the Jet 2. It's coming in on the approach. This is the one from Alicante. Just making the left-hand turn for the base leg for runway 25 for the ILS. I'm going to give a shout out to some of our top fans today on the live stream. It's a new feature on YouTube. So we've got in our top fans today, we've got Ferry Hill, Train Spotter, Senseless. Massive thank you and shout out to each and every one of you who's tuned in and supporting the live stream. Really do appreciate it. Brian Morrison, just passing Whitley Bay now. There it is, just making the turn in on for the ILS approach for runway 25. Again, this is Jet 2 737-800 from Alicante. One of the most popular summer routes we have here at Newcastle is to Alicante, along with Palma de Mallorca. It's also very popular during the winter months, as a lot of people like to get away, even if it's just to enjoy sort of like 20 to 25 degrees of nice warm temperatures. It's still better than here in the northeast, where typically through the winter it'll be, most recent years it's been more cold and damp rather than cold and icy. So, and Jarrah, hello from Cramlington, welcome to the live stream, great to have you with us. Shanex 66 Foxtrot Tango. Clear to land, runway 25. EasyJet cleared to taxi to runway 25. It's EasyJet to Amsterdam. That was one of the first movements we saw when we started streaming. Nicely done. Jet 2 rolling to the end. Next we have the EasyJet A319 heading to Amsterdam. Just over there. Again, the big news of 2025 is that for 2026 EasyJet's going to be returning to Newcastle International Airport with a base of 3 aircraft, so that's going to really push traffic numbers up. The all-time record at Newcastle Airport goes back to 2007-2008 with around 5.7 million passengers. The airport could potentially break that this year, however it is looking more likely to be next year. But there's lots and lots of good developments happening at the moment, and passenger numbers are looking very strong for the summer. So yeah, this summer is looking to be the busiest ever on record at Newcastle. What we really need is a strong third quarter, which we're just going into now, 1st of August today. It's always scary when you get to August, I find, anyway, because you know you're 8 months into the year, you've got 4 months left. It's yeah, the whole year just seems to fly by quicker and quicker. You're just watching the Titan from South Shields. Impressively visible against this. Yeah, it was. Even with that livery, it's look, it looks so good, so good. There's a Jet 2 that's just landed, taxiing in behind the EasyJet. Well, the EasyJet's on Delta, but the Jet 2 is just heading along to stand number 4. Thanks very much. Yeah, just a slightly different view to usual. Nice to chop and change the spots from time to time. Spice it up a little bit. Like I was saying to Robert, to Bob before, the usual spot that we'd go to is the hedges are that overgrown really at the moment. There's only 1 or 2 half decent places where you can sort of stand and watch the planes, unless you've got a ladder. If you've got a ladder, then great, but obviously trying to live stream from the top of a ladder is not the most conducive, especially being out and about. Right, EasyJet is just approaching runway 25. Sun Express is also now taxiing. Sun Express is on the move. There it is. EasyJet has just been cleared to line up and wait runway 25 and to report fully ready. Looks as though the rear door's open on the Titan Airways now. Next up, EasyJet A319, hidden by the hedge. There we go, EasyJet is now ready for departure. EasyJet's ready to go, but Tower have just instructed them to. Right, EasyJet clear for takeoff. Next up, Sun Express 737-800 TC SEP. Just taking two photos there. If you wondered why the screen froze just for a second, folks, just taking two quick screenshots. we go, that's the Sun Express airborne, heading to Turkey. Very nice. So I think we've got a little helicopter coming back into land, little Robinson again. There we go, that's the Robinson just landed. Out the door, the Titan is still open at the rear. So hopefully it goes on time. Still scheduled for 1:45.
Do you think water just all short?
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, it looks as though we've got a bit of a quiet spell now, folks. There's not really a massive amount going on. Tune Crier, good afternoon, mate. Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you with us. We have just had a small... I think it's that Robinson just gone up again. It's gone up for another flight. So we're just waiting for the Titan Airways to call up. hopefully he calls up soon. Due to depart at 1:45, so another 37 minutes. Just kind of hoping they might go early. But yeah, once the Titan is gone, then we'll be ending the live stream and heading off. And again, we'll have another live stream planned for later on today, folks, so later on tonight. Door at the rear of that Titan is still open. We'll just have a quick look on flight radar. 24. Have a quick look and see what we've got a Jet 2 Shanix 11 Alpha Foxtrot from Palma de Mallorca coming in 21 minutes. There's also a Faro flight which is due in 53 minutes. We'll probably miss that. The Air France to Paris is well on its way back to Paris Charles de Gaulle. This morning we had the Newcastle Cancun flight operated by this Dreamliner, Tango Uniform India Delta, currently cruising at 40,000 feet. Earlier on this morning we also had this VistaJet heading to Antigua, and he's currently cruising at 43,000 feet. No flight from Rhodes. Listening out for the call sign ZAP 102. Looks like Eastern Airways is delayed again. It should have been landing at 1:10, but still hasn't departed yet. They're running quite behind schedule. Yeah, that's what's coming today. Yes mate, it's a two-part live stream today, although the second part is a surprise. So the second part will be scheduled once we have finished up here at Newcastle. once we've got the Titan Airways departing, hopefully on time, and the next stream will be scheduled after that. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh my, they've just changed. Oh wow. They've just changed runways, folks. They've now just changed to runway 07. Wind is now favouring runway 07 apparently. Cool. So we might actually get the Titan taken off towards us. That'd be cool. Brilliant. Brucey bonus. But once we've completed this stream here, then next one will be scheduled thereafter. I'm looking forward to doing the next stream, to be honest. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. Going to be knackered by the end of today, but hey, it'll be well worth it. I love how many people Stephen was trying to guess, and different ones trying to guess before, but that'll be a nice surprise. So yeah, they've just switched to runway 07. I don't know if they're going to be doing that for the next hour or so, or if the winds are completely favouring that direction. It definitely looks like northeasterly the way the wind direction is, but yeah, we'll see with this first Jet 2 that's coming into land. But hopefully that means we'll get the departures coming towards us, which would be fantastic. Sanjeev, welcome to the live stream. Lovely to have you with us. Welcome on board. So yeah, that confirms it. That's runway 07 now in use. Northumbria Helis has just landed on there. And the next arrival should be the Jet 2, which will be that's one very happy Danish crew. The Norwegian have just called up for their clearance back to Copenhagen, and they now have just been cleared off runway 07, and Tower just told me, said that's great, they've just changed runway 07, so for them it just means a short taxi out and straight ahead departure straight to Copenhagen, so less fuel required and less time, so even better. Well folks, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody, because we've just hit a total of 1,000 views on the live stream and over 61 likes. Great big massive thank you to each and every one of you for all of your support, and really do appreciate it. Well, first arrival is just coming in on runway 07. First Jet 2 anyway, coming in on 07. And the good news is that for us getting the Titan Airways, we'll get a lovely departure shot from this end, where instead of just a tail shot. I had looked at the forecast, but the transition period to me for the runway changeover, a bit like yesterday. Yesterday's looked earlier in the day, whereas today's looked as though it was going to be 3 or 4 o'clock before the runway switched over. But thankfully, actually, the transitions happened earlier, which is brilliant. So we should get the Norwegian taken off towards us, and the okay, so first arrival, Shanix 11 Alpha Foxtrot, and we'll just get a manual focus point there. There it is, there's the Jet 2 coming in. Again, slightly different perspective because obviously the planes are landing towards us. And the only thing is, with those hedges being, and those trees now, well, the trees, not hedges, being so tall now, years ago you could get a nice clear view all the way along there, but in recent years those trees have just grown and grown and grown. There we go, that's the Jet 2 down. Well, that's a Jet 2 down. Looks as though the rear door on the Titan is now being closed, so the Titan Airways should hopefully not be too long in getting their clearance and hopefully going. But yeah, it looks like the rear door has now been closed. It's brilliant. Still no call up from the Titan yet. The only good thing is, because I've changed to runway 07, it's not going to be a long taxi out, which is good. And I anticipate, likes of yesterday, the Emirates won't go till about half past 2, I imagine. Been delayed a few times recently with slot delays, so hasn't really managed to get out at bang on 1/4 past. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Well folks, we've just passed the 2 hour live stream mark, so we've been live now for 2 hours, which is brilliant. Still waiting for the Titan to call up for clearance. Still waiting for the Norwegian to report ready for pushback. So just waiting for those. And then that's going to be the end of the live stream from here at Newcastle Airport, and then we'll be on to our there we go, that's the Norwegian. Norwegian's just called for push and start, so Norwegian will be going pretty much on time. It's brilliant. So yeah, we'll get these 2 departures and move on to our next location for a surprise live stream later on. Don't forget, it will be scheduled directly after this live stream, folks, and you'll be able to tune in later on. Brilliant. Great news! The Titan Airways has just called for clearance. Woohoo! So Norwegian is pushing and Titan has just called for clearance. And again, cleared to Lords, runway 07, Gurley, 1 Tango departure. That's fantastic. You can see there's 41 of you all still tuned in, ready to watch these couple movements. So they should get going fairly soon. There we go, that is the Norwegian taxiing now. Norwegian's just been cleared to taxi. Just waiting for the Titan to request push and start next. Don't think I've caught the Norwegian from this angle before. This was the same way we departed on the day of the inaugural flight. It was runway 07 in use back in May. 3 months ago now, which is scary. Flew on the inaugural Norwegian 737 flight from here in Newcastle across to Copenhagen, and yeah, like I say, virtually the same setup. Red nose is ready to go. Clear for takeoff, runway 07. Yay! The Titan Airways just requested push and start as well. Titan Airways clear for push and start. Brilliant. Hee hee! It's all going nicely on time today. So here comes the Norwegian. That was a nice takeoff. He used a lot more runway than I thought he was going to use. I thought they were going to be up really quick, but no, they used a lot of runway. Well, that's the Norwegian disappeared into the distance, climbing away to Copenhagen. Next up, Titan Airways A321neo. Heading to Lourdes Tarbes in France. This is going to be our last movement for today, folks, and after that I'm going to end the live stream. It's been fantastic to have you all on board this first one today. Like I say, we will have another one coming up later on, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be really good. Should be live for about 6 o'clock, hopefully, 6 p.m. And yeah, it should be really good. Just hear the Titan starting its engines. Ollie Atkinson, welcome to the live stream. Lovely to have you on board. Yeah, the Titan is just about ready to go. They're just starting their engines up now. Oh dear, the Emirates is delayed till he's got a slot of 1347, so 247. Jet 2, cleared to taxi. Jet 2, I meant Titan, sorry. Titan is clear for taxi. So again, this is going to be our last movement for today here at Newcastle. We've been live for just over 2 and a bit hours. And I cannot thank you all enough for your support. It's been fantastic to have you all on board. But again, this is just stream number 1. We'll be going live again in just a few hours' time. go, that's a Titan just lining up now. Here she goes. There we have it, folks. That is the Titan Airways away, heading to Lords. Well, that's going to be the end of the live stream. Again, a massive shout out and thanks to everyone who's tuned in, and thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully catch you in the live stream later on. And the Appleyard, I'm not entirely sure. Mate. Usually they're Catholic pilgrimage flights, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. We'll catch you in the other live stream later on. Take care, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye bye for now.